start, Annabelle. Back to your craft. Always bending my ear about fool peasants. I'll not hear of them again. That simpleton turned your head, but one Graham hardly makes the rest courtly, one and all.
My lord, peasants. They're through the door in the tower.
Peasants didn't come here to ask nicely.
Gold! Piles of it! Oh, won't do the dead any good now, will it? Strange it's still here. The noble died a time ago. Who's that? Show yourself. Anyone there? Who are you?
Have you got to the laboratory at the top of the tower yet?
I'm at the top. Nothing here that looks like a laboratory.
Then you've not reached the highest level. Look for a passage.
Someone dragged something across the floor. Or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly. Pretty well equipped, too. Experimenting on humans. Never would have gotten away with it if the Conclave were still in charge. In there until the end. What a shitty way to die.
Why did you leave? You claimed to love me. I'm cold. Why has no one... Who are you?
I'm a witcher. I want to lift the curse that grips this island. Your turn to tell me who you are. The other ghosts, they couldn't see me.
I'm special. Always was. The rare... My family and I, we hid in the Mage's Tower to await the war's end, the end of hard times. It was not to be forever.
Mage who lived here. Who was he?
Alexander? I hardly knew him. He spent most of his time locked away in this tower. They're all dead! Mountains of corpses, yet I stand here alone, all alone! They've all abandoned me.
If I can lift the curse, you... Tell me what happened here. Peasants sailed to the island to ask for food. Is that true?
No! They came to rob and kill. They thought us rich, believed we'd stowed ourselves away here to laugh at their misery. Yet we had little food as well. Too little to share with those who came. They slaughtered everyone. I heard my father cry out, but the mage told me not to reveal myself or let anyone in. He gave me a potion. If I was discovered, I was to drink it. He said everything would be all right.
What happened then?
Fear. Terrible fear. I feared the men who approached, but I also feared the potion, drinking it.
Didn't trust the mage?
In the village, they claimed he meddled in disease. Not curing it, but causing it. They said he lured rats into the tower, infected them with the Catriona. Only rumors, surely, but I was afraid. So horribly afraid. And then I heard him. My beloved Graham. He called to me. I opened the door for him, but others rushed in. They lunged at me and...
Your beloved failed to save you. Why?
There were too many. Leave her be, he shouted. He grabbed at them, tried to stop them. They just laughed.
Did they hurt you?
They gripped my arms, tore at my dress. I managed to free myself and drink the potion, and then... nothing.
Poisoned? That how you died?
No, for I later awoke. I was alone, it was dark. Only there were rats. Everywhere. Dozens. Hundreds. And I couldn't move.
Sleeping potion. Effects hadn't worn off yet. You were paralyzed.
They were everywhere. All over me like insects. My face, my hands. I felt them rip open my skin, then crawl into my stomach. They tore me apart, and I could not even scream. Have I not suffered enough? Why can't I leave this place?
Can you talk to the island's other specters?
No, I'm alone here. The others, they flee when they see me. I know not why. You do not fear me, do you?
No. Used to dealing with ghosts. Though, gotta admit, you weren't the last to die on this island. Found a fresh corpse.
The island's a dangerous place.
The dead man. Looked like a monster had attacked him, recently. The tower up.
How am I to know? There's lots of rape.
Not talking about ghosts. A monster who hunts here. You must have noticed something.
I don't know. I've noticed naught. Why do you ask? Why must...
How can I...
A curse born of hatred binds me to this place. Only love's power...
And your beloved, he'd...
Graham? No, he lives. I would know if he died. But he fled and abandoned me.
Maybe you could strip the curse of its power by forgiving him. You might cleanse the Isle. Your beloved, who is he? A noble son?
No, a poor fisherman. My father objected, strongly. He did not see us together. I miss him so. Each night I walk to the island shore to gaze...
Said before you...
Did I? You must have missed...
I don't think so. As I see it, you're the curse's focus. The other ghosts on the island, their auras aren't nearly as strong as yours. My medallion started pulsating as soon as we started talking.
I don't know what you mean, but... You could be right. My fate is tied to the Isle.
It could be your blood ties to the land. The base of the curse, that is. If so, forgive...
I loved him. Take my bones to him. He must bury them. This will be our farewell. Will you speak to him? Will you do this for me?
Really sad story, but something's not right. Got a feeling.
What is it?
You're not telling me everything. You know the island's dangerous, but refuse to tell me about the monster that lives here.
There is no monster.
I think you're lying. Question is, why? To protect the beast? Or is it that...
Stop! I will not hear this!
I can't help you. Taking anything off this cursed island, from any cursed place, just too dangerous. And a dead woman's bones, that's asking for trouble.
They said witches are heartless beasts. Will you bring Graham here then? I so long to say goodbye.
Annabelle, listen.
You never wished to help me, and here I have someone would finally take pity on me. Stupid woman. Join the race yourself?
Had to fight a pester.
A pester? And did you learn how to lift the curse before you lunged at her, sword in hand?
Yeah, we talked a bit. Looks like I need to get her beloved to the island. Fisherman named Graham.
I know the man. He lives in Oriton, village on the lakeshore. Find him immediately. We're close to unraveling this. I can feel it.
Wonder what led them here. Hunger or greed.
The old god demanded 6 sucklings. You didn't bring but a single scurvy runt. It's no wonder he cursed us. We're doomed.
You's the one brought soured wine. Curse is your fault as much as mine.
First terror, an uproar, now quiet as a winter morn. I've no doubt the old god's grown angry and left.
There's something here. Need to use the eye.
I say we better take from our young'un's mouths and not give to him.
What are you doing here?
What? The sun flying from the moon? We're making offerings.
You too can seek his aid. That's if you got fitting offerings. He scorned ours, then cursed the old village.
The All-God, you call him. First I've heard. Is some new deity?
Nay, 'tis ancient, revered by our forefathers. They say it were like this. Roslav of Oriton came here to gather brushwood. And suddenly, for no reason, a bush burst into flame. Then, Roslav heard a voice from the ground, demanding offerings and obedience.
We've been coming here since then, bearing gifts, in exchange for which the All-God watches over us, keeps us from evil.
Plain to see that. So, what's wrong with...
You needn't mock us, you can see right well we brought scraps. Before the war, I wouldn't give this such.
And they're like to get worse. All-God said if he don't get a rafter of bacon and a barrel of beer at least, the rivers will fill up with frog.
I could intercede on your behalf.
Well, I suppose it can't hurt to try.
Oh, All-God, help a poor wretch in need.
How dare you disturb my divine rest, mortal?
I dare disturb it because I want your divine self to lift the, curse you cast.
They must bring worthy offerings, or they shall face...
Avalanches? Here? No answer from the All-God. Fine, we can finish our conversation.
What? Who dares disturb my divine being?
Geralt of Rivia. Pleasure. Expected the All-God to be corporeal in form, but never thought he'd be corpulent. Fattened up nicely at those peasants' expense.
Expense? Expense? Not a word about the help I give in return. Blessings, absolutions, enlightened advice. Believe me, these folks need all of it. I'd watch over them still if they fulfilled their end. But lately they offer these pathetic scraps.
That they steal from the mouths of their children, and to make matters worse, you cast a curse on them.
And I'll not lift it till they bring me worthy offerings. I'm to settle for curds and whey? Not a chance. And you can tell them that.
Who the hell are you supposed to be?
The local peasant.
Can think of quite a few other...
Now you listen to me, Witcher. Have you no other duties? Mission?
Been in this hole
For a century or so? One winter I found shelter here. Built a fire so large the flames leapt through the crack. Lit the bushes above.
parasite, more like.
Maybe so. But what of Freya and Melitele then, Demanding prayers and offerings?
Farewell.
What? Who d-
Listen here, lard ass. You're gonna be satisfied with what you get, or I'll feed you to the ravens.
Plowing reformers. No, fine. I'll sup more modestly. But just till... Maybe you'd care to go up top. See if you're still there.
Anything new?
Talk to your old...
And?
He will. Promise to be...
I told ya!
Oh, one last thing. Did you know there's a crypt...
Anything new?
So long. That they...
And I'll...
Fine, I'll tell them what you want. But they'll carry you out of here on pitchforks one day. You'll see.
What?
Geralt of Rip... Expected they all got to...
Expense?
That they steal from the...
And I'll not lift.
Got an idea how to resolve this. I'll just kill you.
Mortal! Whosoever looks upon my godliness must die!
Anything new?
Got good news. Your god's dead. It was actually a run-of-the-mill monster, sentient but mean. Took advantage of you. You went hungry, while it grew new chins.
What have you done? The old god warned us. Said if he ever departed, death would await us all. Come on, Tribor. We must tell the others. Only group prayer can save us now.
Hey, Paul! Hey, Paul!
I don't want to see no one.
You've got to!
Just leave me be.
Why you been following?
Just wondering what you want.
Me? Didn't want nothing. It's been locked in his hut since he came back from the Isle. Talks to no love's misery curdled his breath.
Hey, Paul! Hey, Paul!
I want to talk.
You're deaf, damn it! I told you. Who are you?
I've been to the island. I know what happened there.
What do you want of me?
Want to talk to you about Annabelle.
Annabelle? What can you know about her?
I met her. Talked to her.
Annabelle's dead. Drank poison. And I couldn't save her.
Did you love her?
Something mad. Loved her so deep I believed we'd come through, believed we'd be together. Of course, it was not to her father's liking. His daughter and a plain lout.
What happened on Fyke Isle? You gotta tell me.
'Twere Millie, Finch and Faulkner. They rallied the men, all roughs, to go to the Isle, take back what was ours from the noble. They knew I was known at the tower, that the Lord's servants would open the gate for me since I sold them fish.
They forced you to go with them?
No, I saw my chance in it. For Annabelle and me to flee. But it all spun in a chaos. Our boys from the village, they started killing everyone. Annabelle, they wanted to rape. First, then she drank the poison. Mage must have gave it her. I ran out the tower, hollering that I wanted to die, cursing them all to hell. Don't force me to speak of it. No more, please.
Said you were hollering as you fled the tower, the island. What exactly did you say?
I don't remember.
Might have cursed them. There's a powerful magic aura on Fyke Isle. Passions, evil intent, strong emotions of any kind can activate it. Your word.
She took the poison.
It wasn't poison. Annabelle drank. Mage wanted to protect her, make it look like she was dead. Convinced everyone.
That means...
Spoke to a ghost. By the time she awoke, Tower was full of cold corpses. And rats. She was warm meat. Rats ate her alive.
You mean... she was alive the whole time? But... it can't be. She was cold all through like a corpse.
It's not your fault. No guilt in not knowing, and you couldn't know it wasn't poison she drank.
Gods, what have I done? If I had stayed behind to bury her, I'd have noticed she was alive. It might have ended different, ended well.
If you'd stayed on the island, I doubt you'd have survived.
I'd take death over leaving her to the rats like that. But there's naught I can...
Wrong on that count. Annabelle needs you.
She's still there. In the
yeah. One thing you should know, though.
A pester?
More than a restless ghost. A plague maiden. A powerful wraith filled with grief and hatred that drive her.
She suffers.
Annabelle thinks...
Gods!
Yes. Go to the tower. Talk to her. Maybe...
I thought she died. I'd never left her...
A curse has imprisoned Annabelle and the others.
Just as in the
If you know the legends, you know one kiss is enough to break an evil spell. On one condition.
I told you.
It's dangerous. There are risks in...
Of course.
Nothing. Let's go.
I'm ready.
Let's go to the tower.
Last I came through here, I still hoped Annabelle and me. It weren't impossible. We could have been together, and now she's dead. And it's my fault. If only I'd been able to protect her.
Can't change the past. But you can still help Annabelle to move on, to rest in peace.
It's terrifying here. It's too quiet.
Chop, chop. Speed up. Let's get this over with.
I remember the screams. Inhuman they were. Now it's silent. They're dead. All dead.
Don't think about that. Keep walking.
You have not forgotten. You've returned for me.
Is that?
Don't you recognize me? It's me, Annabelle. The one you abandoned, remember?
Annabelle. I was sure you was dead. If I'd known otherwise, I'd never have left you. I'd do anything for you. I would. You know that well. Believe me, I beg you.
Prove it. Kiss me.
Graham, careful.
At last.
The curse is lifted, and Graham and Annabelle are reunited.
Just when I was
Fyke Isle's free of it.
able to persuade Graham to go to the tower with you? Did you mention there was a
He knew the risks, but he'd also heard lots of stories about true love, whose kiss can break any spell. Can't help thinking that
And?
depends how you look at it. Curse is lifted, Annabelle's spirit has left in peace, but Graham's dead.
Oh, poor boy. Still, he's proved...
The lamp.
As I said, you may keep it. I don't believe I shall need it anymore, given it... I actually regret not going there with you. Perhaps we can...
One thing's but...
What?
Annabelle said Alexander was studying the... You knew this?
All the mages knew about it. Alexander was a high... I would have given anything for an opportunity to study his notes, but he guarded them jealously.
All right.
Perhaps you'd stay just a bit longer?
What is it?
I put in an order for a few substances from Novigrad. The trader was due to be here yesterday, but has yet to arrive. Could you see what happened?
Why not? If he was coming here from Novigrad, he must have... I'll check.
Thank you.
Run, Roach. Come on! Faster. off the road at high speed. Doesn't bode well. Yeah, merchant traveling across Velen alone. No way that was gonna end well. Leftovers, cuts of meat, cataplepis. Wonder what spell requires that. Human, from an artery. Can't be far. Wouldn't have made it. That stench. Hid and waited for help. It never came. That's Velen for you. Package still intact. Don't sense anything. Magic, though. Wonder how Kira will explain this one.
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
Got those?
Splendid. I can finally begin my study of...
Brew yourself a mug of mulled wine? Saw what the wagon was carrying. Exquisite meats, expensive wines, Care to tell me what you're up?
I would rather show you.
Color me intrigued.
Then shoo, out...
Gonna slip into something more...
Later. You've been patient, thank you. It's almost ready.
Huh? If I wanted to see white mice, I'd just get drunk.
Note that I said almost. Now don't interrupt. Cain, Vin, hateful.
Third mount.
The spell has a 66.67% chance of success. I always use one more than I need, just in case.
So where did... Kira, gonna explain what's...
Know the fairy tale about Cinderella?
Mm-hmm. True story it's based on, too. A Zoog...
I beg you, not another word about Zoogles. Now, to return to the fairy tale. I'd like to escape these ghastly swamps for one magical night. I don't need a fairy godmother, but I could use a Prince Charming. It just so happens...
I'm a witcher, not a gigolo.
Don't flatter yourself. I don't want to shag you in the bushes, but to share a pleasant evening.
Oh, all right.
I feel honored. Before we go...
Gotta transform a pumpkin into a carriage?
No. I shall transform our rancid rags into something... Don't wince. It'll only be an illusion, won't hurt a bit. And at dawn, everything will return to normal.
Why not? Might as well go all out.
Then hold on tight. Gavella Glan. So, what do you think? Neckline too modest?
It's just right.
Oh, I might also have changed your hair colour while I was at it. I've always fancied dark-haired men. Oh well, any port. Well, off we go. Dinner's wait. Last one there does the dishes.
Faster. Cinderella. We'll have a great fall.
As fast as you can. Try to catch me.
Move it!
Congratulations. You'd make an excellent jockey.
If only I were a foot shorter and 5 stone lighter.
Well, yes. But then I'd not have invited you here. Now do you see why I needed those substances?
Could have just told me what this was about right up.
Geralt, run to the woods and fetch my shopping. I'd like to make dinner. Well, would you have helped? Well, never took you for a wine connoisseur.
Think witchers suck the marrow out of drowner bones and wash it down with puddle water?
More or less.
Must have cost you a small fortune. Sure you don't need me to pitch in?
Please.
How, if you don't mind my asking? I mean, you'd think the only work to be had in Velen would be in farming.
Very true. So, I've 2 options. I can either start cultivating turnips or leave. But that's not what I wish to discuss. Thank you once again, Geralt, for your help with the tower. You were fabulous.
Not the first curse I've lifted.
But among the most difficult, correct? What happened on that island? And the laboratory. I sincerely hope you burnt everything.
Why are you even interested?
Because I grasped the importance of the studies conducted there. In the wrong hands, the findings could do immense harm. I'm sorry. Such a gloomy subject to broach. I simply shouldn't have, not during our romantic dinner.
Romantic? Thought we came here as friends.
Friends. With benefits. So...
Your fairy tale, your rules.
Really? Then close your eyes and count to 10.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that's enough. Kira, wanna play hide and seek? Why not? Shame. Could have kept her shoes on.
Found me. Congratulations.
Do I get a prize?
I've nothing on me. But I'll think of something. Know what they call that constellation in Zerrikania?
Dragon something, I bet.
No, it has a different name. But indecent, actually. Lean closer and I'll whisper it in your ear. Egfain Nave.
Kira? Put me to sleep with a spell. Means Fyke Isle, the tower. light. Top floor of the tower. So, found what you were looking for?
Yes, thanks for asking. How are you feeling? Sleep well?
You used me.
Oh, please. I merely seized an opportunity.
If I'd known you just wanted Alexander's notes, I'd never have helped you lift the curse from—
All right. Perhaps I wasn't completely honest. Didn't... Geralty poo. Wipe that frown off your face, or I might think you don't like me anymore.
Didn't come here to play games.
Naturally, you suspect me of the worst. I don't deserve that. Alexander was studying the Catriona plague. I'll use his notes to produce medication, perhaps a cure, or at least a vaccine.
Mm-hmm. Strictly humanitarian.
Nope, strictly selfish ones. The mighty would pay willingly for such a remedy. Can you imagine how much? Take Radovid, for instance. Why, he might even consider forgetting my past associations with the Lodge.
Radovid doesn't forget, and Radovid doesn't forgive, especially when it comes to sorceresses.
He'll make an exception for me.
Please, you don't—
Well, you believe Yennefer will stop treating— I'm going to see Radovid, tell him of this research, whether you like it or not.
This is suicide, Kira. You'll wind up tied to a stake, burned to bolster the morals of the masses while entertaining them.
Shut up for a moment and look at me. See this? Bedbugs, Geralt. Bloody bedbugs. I, Kira Metz, advisor to Foltest, a member of the Lodge of Sorceresses. Think what you will, but I'll not stay in this bloody swamp one day more. Not one day. I shall cross the Pontar, and that means Radovid's men will find me sooner or later. Don't you understand? I don't have a choice. I will have to parley.
Got another option.
You believe I'd be safe?
As long as you don't piss Lambert off, yes. Emir, Radovid, neither will be able to reach you. Find little in the way of luxury there, but we do have clean sheets.
It's a long way, well beyond the dividing line. But if I keep to the woods until I reach the Kestrel Mountains, I should... So be it. Seems I find it hard to refuse you, handsome. You've clearly a notion of what women want, how they think.
Yeah, kinda. So before I go, I'll need you to hand me those notes.
All right, take them already. Farewell, Geralt. Or rather, see you soon.
lightning strike?
What was that about?
It's burning! Mercy! Fire!
Drunk old fool tottering about again.
Aye, set the stable afire.
We gotta put it out.
I'll not go near there. Got a lot to live for still. Don't know who can calm him with Tammy gone.
What did I do to deserve your company?
Go calm him down. Oswin! Where's Oswin? Anyone seen him?
Believe I saw him heading to the stable.
What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners.
My brother's in the stable! We've got to save him! He'll burn alive! Him and the horses!
See what I can do.
Hurry now! Quick! What will you say now?
Let him get shot.
It's getting
raining again.
Time to leave the place. Calm yourself before you burn the castle down. You dare tell me to calm down. You! This time it's all like this. Don't you mention my quarter.
Lots of smoke. Gotta hurry.
Over here! Can't get out! Roof's collapsed!
Coming to get you.
We've a hero in our midst. The horses! Why, I'm prepared to forgive you the drubbing you gave those pricks at the crossroads.
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
What the fuck are you suggesting?
Don't play me for a fool. You'd been beating them for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right?
Ah!
Shit. They ran from you, didn't they?
Lying prick!
We need to talk. Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna?
That's another story. She always knew how to...
Your wife. How'd she make you angry? Too much...
20 years we've known each other. She's seen me drunk and sober. She was there to greet me when I returned the victor. She was there to patch me up in defeat. Like no other, she knew where to press with...
You beat her? For that?
Oh, Witcher, you haven't a clue, have you? Well, perhaps I shall tell you about it one day. One day, but not today.
Expect me to believe you are a loving father to Tamara?
You're free to believe whatever you wish, but she was always the apple of... She'd ride the horses, hunt with the men, at times join them on their rounds. And that...
Make it sound like she led a charmed life.
I'd hardly...
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my...
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter.
Tell me everything you remember about the day that...
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight. Anna came to me, said they were leaving. I tried to stop her. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss. Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you?
Tamara present for all the...
Through the doorway, perhaps. She didn't enter the room. The sight of her always calmed.
Signs of a fight in the room. Hole in the...
Aye. We tussled. She tried to whack me on the noggin with a candlestick, but kept missing. I staggered backwards onto the table. Anna used that moment to... I caught her on the landing. We fell. I thought... I blacked out.
What happened next?
Next? It only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber, and Anna was not there. I knew. It lay there.
Seen a lot of dead in my time.
Unspeakably so. My legs gave out, but compared to this, all that was a rabbit's prick along.
We don't know that yet. The amulet Anna wore could be linked somehow. Maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
Wrapped it in a clean sheet and buried it.
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right. Yet she died before she could be born. Understand, Witcher? My child was dead.
Get hold of yourself. Men like you, when they break down, look downright pathetic.
You're a heartless bastard.
Mutations worked then. But here's the good news. Your dead child might help us find the one who's still alive. And your wife.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
A cursed creature that draws strength from killing pregnant women. Once it's strong enough, it attacks those who scorned it.
But how?
Blood ties. They're a strong bond.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual, and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
Still not sure.
Whatever you decide,
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
I'll show you where I buried her.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way. Need to tend to some...
Be quick! And
sober up.
Well?
The sooner we resolve this, the...
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Get word to the common folk. Ought to stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors.
Do I take a shovel?
Take it. You'll need it, but not...
A bit further. Follow me.
You give the child a name?
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Here's the spot.
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now.
Good. The grave's dug up. And...
What's that mean?
Botchling's on the prowl.
Look!
Get back. That stench. Not good. Great. Damn it. The specters. Botchling's scent attracted them.
On my mother's bride. That is not my child. Can't be.
Not good. Great.
That is not my child. Can't be.
That stench.
Can't be.
Not bad. Come on.
Bloody hell. You killed my child.
You know I had to.
You were supposed to lift the curse. Save it, damn you, not kill it.
Shut up before you wake someone. Last thing we need is a crowd.
Fuck it! I don't blow and care, hear me? You killed my child!
I killed a botchling. Your daughter died a while back. Go home. Get yourself together. I'll try to find your other daughter.
What will you do with that blood?
Me? Nothing. Just hope that Peller knows what to do with it. Go home. I'll come see you once I know something.
White Wolf. Blood, blood, blood. The Pelano.
So how?
A decoction the Peller shall brew, and when midnight tolls, off we go to the sacred ground in the woods.
We're gonna need black candles.
Step onto the paths of blood a night, standing upon bare ground facing the old gods. 'Tis not unlike Forefathers' Eve.
All right, what then?
The Peller shall summon the spiritling, the babe's ghost, and it shall be our guide. And then...
Can I help?
Hen milk. Why, Princess shall provide. And a Peller's always got hen's feet, but... Ah! There's some hooch left to...
All right, let's see if these old... Yeah, don't see...
So shall... The White Wolf must follow the Peller. The Peller will show the way.
We got a long way to go.
No, it's not far. Through the village, then the wood, and there we will be.
All this the Baron's land?
'Tis now. 'Twere not before.
So who'd it belong to?
To the Lord. Serard, they called him. An evil man he were. Vile. Cared not a lick for common folk.
You all get together and drive him away?
When the Black Ones came, the Lord to the tower on Fyke Isle fled. The invaders set the fields afire, and a great hunger descended on us all, while the Lord in abundance wallowed, there in the Tower of Mice. But the old gods, in their ire, upon him visited a punishment. A plague of rodents swarmed the isle. At first, they ate all from the feast tables. Then, the Lord and all his court they devoured.
Local gods just aren't known to be tolerant. Guardians hit me.
It's rare the mighty concern themselves with the poor, but the invaders will be punished. That's sure. Have already been.
How's that?
A pestilence grips their camp and will devour them all, as the mice devoured the Lord's court. Nearly there. Nearly there.
What is this place?
Shh. The Wolven Glade.
Nice name. White Wolf should feel right at home.
The White Wolf. Aye, good balance. For terrible things happened here of yore. To this day, none dare mention the name aloud. Here.
What now?
Light the
fire.
To keep malicious forces at bay, you must watch the...
What'll...
Evil.
What What about you?
The Peller must clear the stone, then to the gods shall the Peller pray, that no
What about
then?
All right. No.
Prepare and prepare well. Once the spirits appear, they'll...
Nothing like a...
Light the fire.
Ready.
The fires. Watch them. Let nothing break the circle. By the powers of earth and sky, by the world that was to be your home, I, who have tasted your blood, summon you to guide me. Come, blood unborn. Come, blood spurned. Come, blood never named. Hear me upon the paths. Lead.
Damn it. Supposed to keep the fires lit. Time to end this.
I see the blood of her blood. I see them bound. The blood calls. I'm leaving, Philip. Tamara's coming with me. I see a face swollen, pulsing with blood. Blood! Dark upon a pale visage. A drop trickles over bright gold. I am a fist clasped. I am darkened blood beneath a white nail. I am a tear of blood.
Time to end this.
I see the blood of her blood. I see them bound. The blood summons me. A thick flow upon skin. Dark blood upon a light stone. I am the unnamed. I am blood immersed in blood. I am dead. Show me the blood that is your blood. Show me the blood that is lost. The blood summons me. Just a bit further, Mum. Hold on. Thorny boughs snagger. Will Wojtek wait?
Why do you seek the child of elder blood? Nigh is the time of the white frost and white light. The world shall perish amidst ice and be What can you...
You all right? Is it over?
It's done.
What did you see?
The Pella saw the Baron and Mrs. Anna. They quarrelled. He did not wish for her to... He wounded her, and in the blood, the Pella... Anna miscarried. Blood everywhere. Suffering, the Pella felt it on her. She died her daughter.
Third victim.
They were walking through the woods, both weak, but for different reasons. Yet both knew...
Not sure I heard you right, but you mentioned a...
Hope filled both their hearts.
And the prophecy at the end? Ithlin's words you quoted.
Forgive the Pella. He knows...
This Wojtek from your...
Wojtek. In Blackbow lives one.
And the other? Somehow I doubt...
A fisherman.
You don't look like you can get home.
Thank you.
No. Thank you for your help. Let's go.
White Wolf.
So long. so...
How can I help you?
What are you selling? Take...
Pox on a lot of you. Remember me?
Stable hand pulled you out of the fire.
We'll never forget that. Here, I'm grateful.
Halt! Stand and Jew! I challenge you!
Boots a bit big, maybe? Careful not to trip.
Halt, I say! I am Ronvid of the Small Marsh.
Oh, that's rough.
To honour made Bilberry
Why are you challenging me?
Well... What? Aha! Ah! Yeah!
Had enough?
Yes, luck stood with you. But the next...
Challenge me again. Raise your hand. Draw your sword. Look at me.
You so sure of that?
Yes.
We shall see.